What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Nerdy Mark channel. So Nerdy Mark here. Welcome to my accounts review. I don't know exactly what this is, but my discoveries, my findings of my latest social media detox. You know, it's funny. I was actually wearing a very similar style shirt to this on my January one, so I don't know what that means. Anyway, without further ado, let's kind of get into some of the stuff. Now, I'll tell you this. After my social media detox in January, I definitely did feel lesser of an urge to look at my phone in general. Just like I didn't really feel like, I had to. There were times where, I'd get a notification that, immediately I gotta look at the phone. But for a good amount of time, I had notifications, but I was like, you know what? I'm in the middle of something. It can wait. So I kind of learned a little bit better about being in the present moment. I'm still working on it. Last week, overall, I'll be honest with you guys, it felt like a normal week. It didn't really feel like I was doing anything special. I almost didn't even feel like writing in my journal many times, but I was like, okay, you know what? I gotta keep writing. It's gonna keep me kind of grounded, and it's gonna keep me, and it's also kind of a way for me to stay accountable, in a way, so that I can, so that I know that, hey, okay, I didn't go to the social media and just mess around for this whole week, right? So stay present and really think about how am I feeling at the present moment, So, that's another reason that I have to be doing this whole series here. But let's kind of get into it. So on Monday, I felt generally optimistic. Definitely, like I mentioned, I was focused on like the present activity a lot more. Because I still get notifications from my messaging apps and stuff like that. But I didn't always go, I gotta answer this now. Depending on the nature of the message or the nature of the notification, I definitely felt like I got things done faster. And I had reached out to some people I hadn't talked to in a very long time. And I did it with no agenda. I actually texted them, just reached out, talked to them, say hi. I'm not gonna lie, originally they were actually kind of more professional references who I became friendly with. I was about to ask one of them for like a referral, but the thing is, I just got up in the present moment and just had a decent conversation with the person. I did offer to have lunch with them, but they did decline. For one of them, I did say, okay, maybe not lunch, or we can do coffee or something. But then after something, I was like, you know what? Wait, it doesn't matter. I just kind of stopped myself. I said, listen, it's no big deal. I know you're busy. We'll do it some other time. I didn't say, let's do it next week. Because normally that's what I would have done. If someone said, I have these plans this day, I would have been like, okay, how about this next? I just let it go. I just said, you know what? No, it's no big deal. Because you want to make some plans and someone says, hey, I can't do it, I'm sorry. Doesn't mean it's bad. It just means, okay, maybe they're actually busy. One of the other individuals, they were like, I'm a little too worried about this COVID thing to go anywhere. Makes sense. I said, hey, no problem. We'll do it some other time. But you know what? And it felt good. It felt good to say that. It felt good to be like, you know what? I had a good conversation with two people that I haven't spoken to in a very long time. And that's what it's all about. Sometimes I did forget that I didn't have social media on my phone this week. I did end up, trying to go for that. But I didn't feel bad if I didn't do something right the first time. There was something that I was doing and I didn't do it right the first time. So I used to feel really bad about it, but I don't anymore. Okay, I made a mistake, big deal. Let's just correct it and move on. I did definitely crave sweets heavily on Monday. I have a big sweet tooth, a lot of you may or may not know, but I didn't buy any sweets this, at least on Monday. I don't think I bought anything last week, whole of last week. And then moving on to Tuesday, I did have a lot of work to do that day because I actually am also a freelancer. I do a lot of freelance projects outside, whether it's content creation, mainly content creation. So I offer my content creating services to others to make a little extra money. So, because it's good to have, and while I'm trying to look for a full-time job, it's a very, it's good to have that outlet where I can at least get some sort of income, coming in, right? But the thing is, I wasn't really overwhelmed by the thought of it. I was almost happy because, a lot of successful people are busy. They're busy and they're productive. And I felt like, I was like, oh, okay, I'm on the way to success, right? I mean, I'm not about to go DJ Khaled and say, we celebrate success, no. But, this is definitely a good habit to have, staying busy and being productive. It's just a very good thing to do. Now I realize that I need to improve at making the decisions on the fly. It's just very little things sometimes. Like for example, there's 2 cars that I can take. Sometimes I'll say, no, I want to take this one. No, that one. No, this one. Okay, let's just go with this one. I don't know why, but I do definitely have to get better at making decisions on the fly like that. I did have a short but good workout on Tuesday. I did a little leg workout and it was pretty good. I did have to use YouTube for my freelance work because they sent me the YouTube link to a particular song that I needed to use for an audio. So, I did have to use YouTube. I actually did use YouTube a lot this week, but it was mainly for work. I wasn't messing around. I wasn't going off and watching random videos. None of that. Just they gave me some links to look at. And I just looked at those and that was it. And I finally did clean my room. I used I have a RoboVac. Finally put that. It was like, I think it's been 2 years since I've vacuumed my room. That's disgusting, okay? Please vacuum your rooms more often, people. And it felt really good to do that, especially when I was sitting there and meditating. It was really, really good. Definitely reminding myself that I'm on the right path. Not having social media is starting to feel a little bit more normal. It just is. Like I said, I didn't download Snapchat. I've downloaded my apps back. I still haven't turned on notifications. I don't plan to. Less notifications, less distractions, right? And then on Wednesday, honestly, I didn't really feel like writing in my journal on Wednesday. Felt very lazy today, slept a lot, but I did end up doing some more freelance work, so that was good. But yeah, Wednesday was just kind of a wash. For me, I'm not gonna lie, even today was kind of a wash. I slept quite a bit today. On Thursday, I did meditate on Thursday, and when I meditated, I had a much more different feeling of calm and relaxation. Didn't feel like answering a lot of phone calls because I did get phone calls from recruiters. Just didn't feel like answering them. I just wanted, honestly, Thursday was a day where I just wanted to be in solitude and I just wanted quiet. That's all I wanted on Thursday. Like it was, but I didn't get it. But it's okay, it's not a big deal. I did get to hang out with some friends on Thursday. A friend of mine from college, Sam, if you guys remember from my Last Jedi spoiler review that I did with him in his little theater. I hung out with him and another friend of ours. We had a good time. We got something to eat. We just chilled. It was great. I definitely became conscious of the fact that I am desiring things like junk food less and less. Don't crave it as much as I used to anymore. Like even today. So fun fact, we did have pancakes for dinner. That was our Valentine's Day dinner for all of us. Normally I'd have like 3 or 4 pancakes. I had 2. And then I drank a protein shake. That was it, So I feel like my eating habits are getting a little bit better. I do feel, I've definitely looked in the mirror and I definitely feel myself like getting a little bit more, I don't know if you can see anything there. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just, I don't know. All right. Yeah, hit me up, ladies. No, I'm kidding. But if you're down. On Friday, I did wake up a little late on Friday, not gonna lie. But I didn't beat myself up for it because normally when I would wake up late, I just feel terrible. I'm like, oh my God, I woke up late. Why? What is wrong with you? But that's okay. I got a few extra minutes of sleep. Didn't really feel extremely hungry on Friday. I didn't really do much on Friday. I just kind of chilled and just did what I had to do with my schedule. Again, Google Calendar and I are slowly becoming acquainted and we're slowly becoming friends. Towards the end of the week, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even feel like writing in my journal a lot. On Saturday, until close to midnight, I didn't write anything. Was feeling very tired. Definitely did feel a little bit restless, wanting to download apps again. Now, here's the thing. Last month, around Wednesday, Thursday was when I started feeling restless and was like, oh God, I really want to download my social media again. But I didn't feel that until Saturday, and that too, it wasn't that long. It just was there for a little bit and then it went away. And then Tim and John and I, we actually also recorded a video that day. It should be coming out this week. Hopefully on Wednesday before Dynamite, we will drop that video. We're gonna drop it on both our channels. So look out for that. So after that, we did watch Warrior Wrestling, me, Tim, and John. And yeah, it was good. And actually, I asked them if they feel that I've been behaving any different, if my interactions with them have gotten better. And I definitely think they have, because John, a direct quote from him, he said, yeah, you're a lot less depraved when we talk. Because like, here's the thing, me, Tim, and John, we're not just collaborators, we're actually like best friends. So I tell them a lot of personal stuff. So, and then, we're able to talk to each other. And you see the way we interact in their videos. Like, that's how we are, when we actually talk. I definitely had times where I was like a party pooper for them. But I guess I stopped doing that. So, John and Tim, thank you for saying that to me. I really appreciate it. I definitely feel like my meditations are a lot more impactful. I'm definitely getting a lot more connected with spirituality. Not so much in the sense like, I'm finding God or whatever, but it's just, I definitely have a lot of the vices that I used to have, like junk food and sweets. They've definitely calmed down a lot more. I know I used to sometimes go out with friends for drinks. I don't even crave alcohol as much as I used to anymore. Well, okay, no, I didn't crave alcohol like that, but when I go out to drink, I don't have any inhibitions, and frankly, no one stops me. So I just drink and drink and drink until I think I've had enough. Matter of fact, even when I've become intoxicated, I usually get more drinks. My friend's like, here, drink this, and but I just don't feel like drinking anymore, because you know what? I'll tell you this. I don't want to get too much into it, but when I did meditate, there is a feeling of intoxication that overpowers you. So very, very very grateful that I have become a lot more regular with that. Finally, on Sunday, I actually wrote this stuff this morning, Monday morning. I'm recording this on Monday. So I actually wrote all this stuff this morning, but I did have a certification exam, which I actually have to retake because of technical issues. I actually don't feel as nervous as I used to with examinations or interviews or anything like that. And also, the Super Bowl was on. I didn't watch it. Like, normally I would watch the Super Bowl because I want to be like, I want to see what's going on. But in reality, it was so I could actually talk about it to other people. But I just don't care. I didn't care. I just really didn't care. I heard it was a great game, but I didn't really care about that. Cause I don't care about football. Like, I'm sorry, I just don't care about football. If you do, kudos to you. But for me, I just don't do football. I don't know. I'm not a big fan. Not that I'm not a big fan. I'm not gonna like if it's on, I'll watch it. But I'm not gonna get offended. I'm watching football. I'm not gonna be like, oh, change the damn channel. No, I'm not gonna do that. So, do you, man. Do you. I just didn't feel like watching it. So, please don't come at me. Today I'm recording it. It's Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is coming up. That day I wasn't feeling terrible about spending Valentine's Day single. I always did. I used to always just feel down. Oh, why don't I have somebody? Why don't I have, a person, someone, that intimately that I can spend Valentine's Day with. It's always been like that. You guys know about it. And but I didn't feel that bad this time. Definitely a lot of it is because I'm focused more on my inner self. I'll talk more about it as I experience different things and I'm a little bit more well-versed in the whole, meditation, spirituality, because that's something that started to interest me a lot more now. With reviewing this past week, I definitely felt like I became a lot more spontaneous, me, Tim and John, we recorded that video, and then they're like, hey, Sid, do you want to watch Warrior Wrestling with us? I was like, okay, cool, let's do it, Otherwise, I'd be like, I'm not sure, maybe later. Because I used to be all about like, oh, if it's not planned, I don't want to do it. But I'm starting to become a little bit more spontaneous. So I feel like that's there. So anyway, this was a good week. Hopefully the rest of this month goes a lot smoother. A couple of videos dropping this week. The video with Tim and John. Probably going to drop tomorrow. That is Wednesday. And another video this weekend I actually did with my good friend Mosh. We actually were doing the Gooniverse stuff, but we are currently shelving that project because frankly, we haven't been putting out enough content there because we're all just too busy to get together right now. But maybe we will explore that again in the future. But for now, the Gooniverse is kind of inactive, so we're not going to be uploading much on there. But I'm sorry this was a little longer. I just had a little bit more to talk about. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for following me on my journey to better mental health and, you know, the social media detoxing and everything. Definitely getting a little easier this month, but hopefully March will be a breeze. I am actually going out of town in March, and I'm actually going to take that week to do my social media detox. Okay, with that, thank you all for watching. Thank you so much for your support. I love each and every one of you. And with that being said, this is Sid signing off, wishing each and every one of you a very good mental health. Take care.